From the Bakersfield Californian, this is the Renegade Report.
Now the host with the most, Francis Mayer.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sports fans of all shapes and sizes. I'm Francis Mayer, Sports Information Director for the greatest junior college athletic department in the known universe. That's right, BC Athletics, home of the Renegades. And we're here to talk about our many awesome sports teams that are currently in season. How about swimming? How about men's golf? How about softball? How about, as they say in the Spanish-speaking countries, baseball? That's right. Today we're going to talk to former Frontier player. I don't know. Did you play third base at Frontier?
I played second base.
Oh, wow. So you made the move to the hot corner in the college ranks.
Yes.
And Harrison, speaking of hot, you have heated up lately. You have put together some good games. And then refresh my memory. In the last win, did you go yard?
I did, yeah. I'd have to thank the wind for that one, though.
Oh, get out. You're so humble. Get out of here with that talk. Was it what is a wind aided?
Oh, it was pretty windy out there.
Okay, what pitch did you see? Set the table for us. What was going on?
Well, Zach Tanner was up with bases loaded and hit a pop fly to right field, and the guy lost it. And bases cleared, and Zach ended up on second, so the pitcher's a little flustered, and he first pitch threw me a fastball up and got a good piece on it. It found its way out.
And you were angry with that ball, and you went ahead and gave it a first-class ticket.
Exactly.
What field did you hit it to?
Left center.
And is that your first home run on the road this year?
Yes, it is.
Was that your first home run, period?
It's my first home run in college, yes.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Did they get the ball for you?
No, it bounced off a net and came back in the field, and they threw it into the umpire. So
Oh, that's crap.
that's okay.
No, and you don't have a big head. You're not going to stand there and be like,
Yeah, give me
no, it's too soon.
No.
And Coach P probably would have had your hide for that.
Yeah, probably.
And speaking of Coach P and having hides, it's been a pretty wild season of Renegade baseball. We've seen some late leads evaporate. We've seen some things. I don't know. I'm not making fun of Eddie because he's a great kid. But have you ever seen anything like that happen before?
No. 2 walk-offs in
One game.
If he would have just ran through, we'd have been good, but I think he just wanted to make it interesting and
No,
do it twice.
I think he did too. He knew he was going to come back around again. The situation we're talking about, the Renegades fought back, and Eddie comes up to bat, and he had lost his starting job, actually, and he's done a lot of things to win it back, I think. I mean, he's been playing great baseball lately, and he hits a walk-off single. Well, you guys rush the field. I'm going to blame you guys, actually. And Eddie stops. He wants to party with you guys and get down, and what happened was I believe he took a step and a half back from first base, and he's out at that point because you cannot occupy home. Mm-hmm. Is my understanding of the rule. Yeah. But you've never seen anything like that before?
No, I've never seen that in my life.
So up in the press box, we're calling her to win. I'm getting ready to send a press release out to Greg Kerr and the Californian and everybody. And then the coach comes out, and Sandy Taylor, the athletic director, was with me, and she goes, "Oh, my God, I think they got him." And she didn't want to say anything to jinx it, but then she explained it to me afterwards. And sure enough, you must touch first base, or they can still call you out. And that's exactly what happened. We went to extra innings. Congratulations to you guys for keeping your heads up and your spirits up through that, because that had to be kind of deflating.
Yeah, it was.
And what was Eddie's mood like after that? I mean, did you guys say anything to him in the dugout?
He was a little frustrated, but he just, stuff happens, and you got to keep working through it. So he came up again and decided just do it again and actually run through first this time.
Yes, and he did.
Yeah.
Of all the darndest things, he got a great, I think that one was up the middle, but neither one of them were questionable hits. They were both solid pokes, and that time it counted, and for the first time, and for any of us, we got to see 2 walk-offs in the same game, and he looked very relieved after the game. And
I think we all were.
Yeah, no, I think we were too. Yes, no, for sure. Baseball is an exciting game, but at the same time, how important is it to maintain an even keel?
It's pretty important. I mean, you get too excited and make the game bigger than it is, then things aren't going to go your way. You just got to stay calm and just do what you do, I guess, yeah.
What have been the biggest changes for you? Because you were successful at Frontier, and not to make the game bigger than it is, as you put it, but I know that Coach Payton had some expectations for your stick this season in Renegade Baseball. Well, what have been the biggest changes for you coming to this level?
Just learning how to hit off-speed pitches better than I used to because in high school, no one really threw a good off-speed pitch for a strike. So I would just hit the fastball, and now guys are throwing them for strikes and just have to learn how to hit them.
So if you picked up an off-speed pitch out of the pitcher's hand in high school, it was pretty much a take.
Just didn't even bother swinging at it.
Wow. Okay. And now that you're in college, there's guys who can hit the outside corner.
Oh, yeah.
Like all day?
All day.
Oh, wow. Now, have you faced anybody who is on the big league radar this season?
I honestly don't know.
Okay. So you're a guy that doesn't research opposing players too much. Do you just listen to your coaches?
Listen to the coaches, whatever they have on the guy. They usually have pitching charts on what he's done in the past, and just kind of go from there.
And that's how you prepare?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you play the hot corner usually for the Renegades, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And that's third base for those of you who are uninitiated. How do you decide where to position yourself there? Because you're very close. They call it the hot corner for a reason. Why do they call it the hot corner?
The ball comes pretty quick. Pretty quick.
Yes, that's fair to say.
Depending on the size of the guy sometimes and how fast he is and where they're at in the lineup, whether I think they're going to bunt or not. Like usually the 4-hole, I'll play back because that's usually the power guy, and
Sure.
he's probably going to smoke one at me, so I'm trying to give myself a little more room.
Maybe that 16th of a second that's going to be
Yeah.
the difference between you suffering an injury or making a play.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay. Yeah, no, not to put that in your head, but it happens. Do you pick up on the catcher signals? Real quick, I'm going to use this giant number 1. This finger used to be used by the guy who ran the bookstore at Bakersfield College. Now it is the property of the BC Archives. If you'd like to go visit that archive, you need to make an appointment. But Harry, they've got Olympic warm-ups in there. They've got, I think, an Olympic medal. They've got trophies from over the years of BC athletics. Just a lot of really neat stuff. Old uniforms, awesome stuff. So we want to thank the BC Archives for letting us use this finger. But the catcher behind the plate, what he does is he drops his hand down, and that's how he signals a pitch, right?
Yes.
And what would this one be?
That'd be a fastball.
Okay, all right. And does the pitch selection, does that change how you position yourself at third?
Yeah. I mean, I can't really tell what the catcher's giving.
Oh, okay.
Because he's usually covering it up.
Okay.
But sometimes I can kind of guess what they're going to throw in certain counts, and definitely that has to do with where I position. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And do you feel like your defense is improving?
It's getting better every day. Yes.
Okay. And now this baseball team of ours, to kind of get the attention away from you and switch to the whole squad, we have some good starting pitching, but we've got it feels like to me we've got 2 guys that we can really count on to turn in great starts. And then after that, it's a little bit of a mixed bag. Does that affect your approach at all? Does that put pressure on the offense to score more runs when certain guys are starting? Or
not really. I mean, pressure should be on our whole lineup every game just to score runs. I mean, that's our job. It's what we need to do. But our pitching staff, we have a lot of confidence in them. And as long as they get the ball over the plate and let our defense do the work, then no, we don't just go out there and swing like any other day.
Okay. And Sennett, he's a guy who I've seen him start, and then he'll come in, and I mean, did he have like 5 innings of relief in the last game?
He's good. He can come in anytime, and he knows what he needs to do and gets the job done.
Oh, that is awesome. That's outstanding. Now, who are you guys playing today? You have a game today, right?
We play Mission again.
Okay. And are they strong?
Yeah, they're a pretty good team.
Okay.
Pretty good team.
But you guys, obviously, you hung with them, you beat them, so the hopes are that you'll beat them again today. You can catch Renegade Baseball at Jerry Collis Field. We have tri-tip sandwiches. We have great weather. And you play other places. How does our field measure up? Just the whole ambiance of it.
Our field is by far one of the best fields we play at. Just everything. The way the stadium's set up, it's amazing.
Right, and I was talking to George Culver on the phone last night, and not to put any pressure on you, but there was a period of time where 2 consecutive seasons in a row we had a first-round draft pick in the Major League Baseball amateur draft. So it's very possible that if you go out and watch these Renegades play today, you might see a star of tomorrow on the field, a major league star of tomorrow. We've had a lot of professionals come out of this program under Coach Payton, and as you've said, do you feel like you've gotten better at BC?
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. The coaching is great, and they want nothing but to help out, and it's awesome.
And that is shown in the track record. So what time is the first pitch today? 2:30.
Could be wrong. 2:30 or 3. I don't know.
Yeah, we think it's 2:30. But if you want more information, check out gogades.com. Or you can like Bakersfield College Athletics on Facebook, or you can follow us on Twitter. It's at GoGadesGo. Now, coming up next, we have a pretty wild guy coming on the Renegade Report. His name is Eric Wood, and he's number 1 on the swimming team. No, I'm telling you the truth. Don't go anywhere. We've got more Renegade Report coming up.